Good morning, guys. How is everyone doing on this beautiful Tuesday morning? I am up, moving around, ready to get the day started. I'm going to make me some breakfast real quick. Decided I would just come on and do a video today. Happy New Year to you all. Last time you guys saw me, I had taken my COVID test, and I did it online for you guys so that you all could see the test. That was the first one. So since then, I took the second one that Tuesday, and wouldn't you know, I tested positive for COVID. So I was down. When I say down, I mean I was down, like the flu times 1,000. I couldn't move. I didn't eat. I didn't eat. Almost dehydrated, but to God be the glory. He brought me through it. Still got a little congestion, and the thing about it was crazy because I thought I had a sinus infection. I thought I had a sinus infection because I'm in all up in here, all up in here. The pressure was so bad that I didn't know what I was going to do with myself. I'm sorry. I keep moving you guys around because I'm moving around in the kitchen. The sinuses were awful, were god awful, and it was bad. And so I thought I had a sinus infection. I thought I had a really bad sinus infection. Come to find out, no, that was not it. Not a sinus infection. And people will say, coronavirus, this ain't real. It's just the flu. Well, let me explain something to you. I've never felt like dying from having the flu. And I've had the flu on many occasions. I've even had the flu being pregnant. Never did I feel like dying. It might very well be the flu, but it's magnified by 1,000. Body aches, like I said, sinus pressure all up in here, body aches, headache, back hurting, just not wanting to move, not wanting to do anything. Loss of taste and smell. And I knew that I had lost my taste of smell I lost my sense of smell prior to, but my sense of taste, I knew that I lost my sense of taste when I went to eat a bag of Dipsy Doodles. Now, if any of you guys know anything about Dipsy Doodles, they're a wavy corn chip, and they're salty, and I love them. And I was eating them, but I couldn't taste the salt. I couldn't taste the corn. I couldn't taste anything. So that's when I knew, okay, something is not right here. So for the next 14 days, while I was on quarantine, because then after I took the test Tuesday, I started getting the symptoms that Sunday. And then Tuesday, when the second test came positive, I scheduled to go to CVS. Took that test. The Monday after Christmas, I find that test is positive as well. So I'm like, okay, well, I definitely got COVID. And so there's 5 adults that live in this house. And I'm still trying to figure out how is it that only me and my mother tested positive for COVID. Again, to God be the glory. But for that 14 days, I had some chicken wonton soup. That was the most I would eat. And then the one day, it was so bad, I thought I was going to the hospital. But when they got here and they did my vitals, my blood pressure, my temperature, my pulse ox, like everything was perfect. Like I wasn't even sick. But the paramedics knew clearly that I was sick because you could see it all in me. And so the only thing that advice that they could give me was to keep fluids in me. So I started with the Gatorade. I was drinking water, but then I added the Gatorade. I added the Body Armor. And let me tell you, I started feeling so much better. And so today, I am almost back to 100%. I'm drinking my coffee. Now, anybody that knows me knows that I love flavored coffee. So my favorite flavor of coffee is caramel. So I drink caramel flavored coffee. Starbucks. I was drinking Folgers caramel drizzle, but it's like so weak now. So I drink the Starbucks caramel flavored coffee, and I use the Aldi's brand of caramel almond milk. And I don't use regular sugar. I use Splenda. Well, since I've been sick, I have not had any sugar in my coffee, like only the creamer in my coffee, and it's okay. It's okay. I'm okay with it. So I go back to work next week because I've been off since August, with this knee and everything. But I'm going back to work next week, and so I'm ready to go. You guys, y'all keep seeing me look around because I'm trying to find a bowl so that I can scramble up a couple eggs and make a couple pieces of sausage, so that I can get my daughter up and moving around out of here so that we can go get her application done for her apartment, because like I told her and my son, this is an even numbered year. And I don't get into astrology or anything like that. I just know that for me, I love all even numbers. And so this is a year of progression. This is a year of habitation. This is a year of manifestation. Whether you do it for whatever reasons, there have been people that have said that manifestation is not of God. I'm going to refute that, and before I give my take on that, I'm going to find the scriptures related to manifestation and how it does apply to the Bible, because I'm a firm believer that if you're going to say that something is not of God and it's not in the Bible, you need to be able to back it up. If you're saying that it is of God and that it is in the Bible, you need to be able to back it up. So before I go into that, I want to be able to back it up. So I'm going to go find a bowl for these eggs and get this sausage on, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so right now I'm putting a little bit of water in my skillet, and I am going to make my way over there to that stove to light the eye. Let me take y'all over there with me. So the clicking that you hear is me lighting the one eye for me to put my sausages on. Skillet on. Because I know that my daughter and my mother will probably eat a few of these sausages. My mother will probably eat 2. I'll probably only eat 2. My daughter, she might eat 3 or 4. Deep freezer. So okay, so as you can see, I got the sausages right there in the skillet, and this light is giving me issues. Now I'm getting ready to, I don't know if my dog is eating or not, so I'm getting ready to feed him real quick. right back, guys. Okay, so like I said, I have my sausages on to cook, and I have 2 deep freezers here. We got that black one and that white one, and we are going to. Oops, sorry about that. We are going to. I'm sorry, guys. I was all up in your grill. Get them situated. Now, while I wait for the sausage to cook, I got some chicken wings here that I am going to have. I'm gonna cook later. Excuse me. Now, for everybody else, later on today, I'm going to cook their chicken right there in that deep freezer. Deep fryer. And then for me, I'm going to use my air fryer with the basket right there to do my chicken and stuff. And so what I'm going to do right now is, while I'm waiting for my breakfast sausage to cook, I am going to separate about 24, maybe 28 wings. I gotta get some more storage bags because I forgot to get them. And me and my mom got this chicken. I'm gonna use this. Use that bowl to put it in after I found it out. But I'm feeling good, guys. You know, I'm back to my regular almost. Oh, look how big those flats are. See how big that is? So we got 2, 5, 7, 10, 13, 16, 18, 26. I think 26 pieces should be enough. And the others, really quick, I'm gonna take and maybe do 6 per bag. 3. Humongous pieces of chicken, but then you would think that the hefty bag would not break the way it just did. That's okay. We're just gonna take them and move them over to another bag. I'm trying to get you guys positioned to where you can see what I'm doing. I am going to wipe the bag off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, my daughter does prefer the flats, and so do I. But I think what's going to end up happening is 2, 3. This bag is going to have 7. What's going to end up happening is I am going to end up, and I always rinse, like, you know, even though these bags are going into the trash, I still rinse them out I do that with my cans as well. I'll rinse my cans out, even though they're going to the trash. Okay. Now let me. Anytime you mess with poultry or anything, you have to wash your hands so that you don't cross-contaminate. Lord knows we don't need no cross-contamination around these things. Now, put water on that chicken. I'll let you go. These are some pesky. I don't know what's going on with you, but you're proving not to be very sturdy. You know, I've always been a fan of pesky, but we want to let this cover the chicken as much as we can, and that is cold water with just a little bit of hot water. When you're throwing poultry like that, you want to make sure that you're using cold water and not hot water, because we don't